How's it going, YouTube? My name is LBN, a new raid content creator, and you guys have been asking for me to showcase both of my accounts. So today I've made a list of all the things that I would want to see in a new creator's account, and I'm going to run through all of those things. So if I miss anything, if I leave anything out that you guys wanted to see, make sure and let me know, because this game has so much in it. But guys, I've been playing since the very start of the game. Obviously, I've been playing on and off, or else I'd be like level 100 right now and have a full great haul. But I have not been getting content creator benefits the whole time. I've just been playing the game casually, having fun with it, spending a little bit of money, or a good bit of money at the start, but I've really tapered off and I don't spend anything nowadays. I just play as I go, free to play, just get all the free to play stuff and complete events as I can. Now, if I miss anything, like I said, make sure and let me know down below. Or if I'm sleeping on one of my champions, or there's just some champion combinations that I have that you want to see, make sure and let me know all of that down below. But let's go ahead and start running through the list. And first things first, I really want to look at my great haul. Just give you guys a little glimpse at where I am. And yeah, these are both level 4, by the way, and 4 and 5. But yeah, as you see, I am missing a lot of stuff. Arena, I have not completely focused on it as I should have at times. There'll be weeks where I really get invested. I'm like, I really should push for this one stat, but then I'll just kind of forget about it and get bored. Area bonuses, same way. These are pretty new and I just haven't grinded the live arena. I'm not huge on arena really, but I think it's something that I could get into more if I start playing the game more, if I start doing YouTube like full time, for example. But for now, arena has just kind of been something to give me a little boost in some of the other areas where I get to kind of theory craft some teams together. So that is that. Now let's look at the champions that I have. I have a really big roster, so you guys will see. So these are my active champions that are out of the vault. Some champions that I've been working on recently, or gearing up more recently, like my 2 Inquisitor Shemales. These are very new, but I have like the Brogni. I've done a lot of the fusions. A lot of my best champions are fusions. But one thing you'll notice in my account is the Void champions are really lacking. I have a few good pools like Ithos, but for the most part, I was still in college, would spend money when I could, and when I could, usually the best deals back then, before we all knew that Void champions were kind of the things that break the game. I would just buy the good ancient shard packs, so like the $100 ones. If I could splurge and spend $100 on the game, I would buy those. That give you like 60 shards, and then give you a bunch of gems to buy even more shards. And I don't know, I didn't really spend. Nowadays, if I could go back, I would buy only Void shard packs. But yeah, is there a way for me to show you my vault better? But I'm not too sure. But I do have over 100 level 60s. All these at the top I use, except for I haven't even used Suzerain Catan or whatever his name is. But like I use a lot of these. Lydia, just some of these are used a ton, like I'm saying. But there are some level 60s that I just don't use, like Kiriko. I have not used really that much. I've used her a little bit in Hydra, but I know she's like better than I have given her. Like, she deserves more time, more playtime. But I just have so many champions that it's hard to, like, if I get one that is a slight upgrade in one area, it's hard for me to just like gear that and like tune it in every aspect of the game, because like I said, I just have so many level 60s. I'll scroll a bit slower so you guys can see. Razin, he got me through the early game. Once I fused him, he was like a big champion, but now I just don't even use him at all. Ninja is like a broken champion, but I don't use mine that much on this account, because like you see, I have Michinaki, I have Artak now. Like, I just have some good replacements for him. But I do want to get him going on the Sand Devil, which you guys will see once we get there. I'll show my progress there. I want to get him in that 2-man squad going. But yeah, these are my champions. I hope I'm not covering them. I shouldn't be. You guys probably will notice some champions that I have duplicates of. One of the ones, if it's up here, is Battle Khazar. Like I said, I played from the beginning, and he was one of the best champions that I got to just push my account. So I would use him on all my teams, like my clan boss team, back before I had Unkillable going. Like, I just used him everywhere. And then I pulled a second one. So at that point in time, he was just such a good quality champion that I wanted a second one to try to be like my dragon farmer, like a solo farmer. And then I just never really use them. If anything, I use those two in tandem, trying to take down content that's really cheesable in like against poisons. But then I have 3 Geomancers that you'll see, and those are 3 for the 3 Hydra fights. I have 3 I have 3 of something else. I have 3 Ugos because Hydra, and she's just busted in Hydra. I have 3 Royal Guards for like Dragon. I try to do like some Dragon speed runs with them, Spider speed runs. Same with Cold Hearts. I have a good bit of Cold Hearts. I think I have 3 of those as well, maybe just 2. And then I have one other champion that I have 3 of. What is it? I'm not too sure, but I think it's just those 2 for now, but I'm holding on to some Rector Draths in case I ever wanted to make more of those. But yeah, this is my roster. Like I said, a ton of 60s. Things of the past, you'll see a lot of champions that I just don't use anymore, like Jarek. He was on that old clan boss team that just pushed me through the game. Sinesh, I got her 60 for Faction Wars, never used her. A lot of these things. Bellower was my very first 60. You guys probably saw my Bellower in-depth guide video. But yeah, I have some other champions that I've gotten to 60 and just haven't had the time to work on. And this is them. I also got this guy, what's his name? I can't even remember what his name is, but he's like the poison dude that can do speed runs. I got him to 60 and have not even used him, Calvalax. But yeah, maybe I'll build a team with him next because I have some good champions to pair with them. But yeah, that is my account. I'll kind of continue to scroll through here. I have a With here I haven't even built. I have Ultan and Oella on this account. I actually did push for the event on Ultan, just haven't even used them yet. But these are all the legendaries that I just haven't used. You'll see a lot of Alana Reels or whatever her name is. Just haven't used her. Molly, one of my favorite champions, but you only really need one of her. There's not too many extra uses that require like different builds, but just some like C tier legendaries. I already have a Mountain King max. I just got Yakarl and Broodmother, whatever her name is. I just got them pulled. I had the fragments for them and used them for the chase tournament to get this guy Nut, which I want to kind of make my my channel icon because I do kind of look at like him. Or at least I think so. I don't know. But yeah, and then here's some of the epics that I haven't maxed. So those are the champions. All right, now let's look at campaign farming. Like I said, like even offers like that, I just don't buy offers anymore. But I have 2 campaign farmers. I have one for Brutal, and he's just like a speed farmer, and that's Biggin. He can just one-shot each wave. But then my Nightmare campaign farmer is different. It's not optimized. I know I have some options that are better, like Ithos could speed run these runs. I have some great options that could get it done, but the safest 100% easiest speed farmer, he's not really a speed farmer, that most accounts have is this guy, Miscreated Monster. He just doesn't die and he kills the waves. He does the job. So he's my Nightmare campaign farmer. If I need to set up things overnight or something, just multi-battle, it takes about like 2 minutes per run, whereas the other one on Brutal with Biggin, it takes about 8 seconds per run. So those are my campaign farmers. And then now let's look at my campaign progress on this account. To keep it short and simple, I've 3-starred everything. Once we get into my alt account, which you guys probably will like a lot more because it's probably where you guys are at in the game, but just with like insane pool champions. So stay tuned for that video. I will make a video a lot like this, but going over my alt account. And I think you guys have a lot of cool things to see there. But now I want to show you all of my my dungeon progress. So Iron Twins, I'll just go right from left. I have not pushed a lot at all here. This is probably going to be my next area that I'm going to sit down one day and spend a big day tuning and focusing, but I just haven't had the time, honestly. Like I said, I run a main YouTube channel for World of Warcraft, so most of my time, my free time goes toward that. But I like all the keeps. I can beat all the way up to the max level, including all 5 of them. Minotaur, usually on this account, what I do is I put, if I'm working on multiple champions that are 60 at a time and I have them geared, I'll just let them run. But if I have like one champion that I really want to max, I'll just put Ithos and he can solo Minotaur, and then I'll put like that one champion to get the scrolls, because he just nukes. He's like crazy. Ice Golem is a struggle. Honestly, it shouldn't be with the champs that I have, but I just haven't spent the time. But on 20, I can do it 100% of the time with the comp like this. Just shielding, poisons, not too much like direct damage, so nothing like a Royal Guard to activate the Ice Golem, but then just like safety in the shields and the revives, the heals, and then Lydia to block revives. So this is my comp that I kind of run. Now, when it comes to the hard mode dungeons, like I've said with the Sand Golem and all those things, I haven't really pushed the hard dungeons that much. I don't even remember what comp I was running, but I think it was something like this. But yeah, I haven't really tried to push these, so maybe I'll make a series on those, kind of finishing all the new stuff that's come out in the past year, because I just haven't had the time to devote toward that. Same with Spider. I have a really quick auto team here where I have the decreased defense and weaken on Draco. Sorry, my green screen is kind of buggy, but and then I just nuke with Septimus, 2 Cold Hearts, and then reset everything with Kymar just in case it fails. It's about like a 100, I think it's a 100% like speed farm. It lasts about like 10 to 16 seconds depending on like Helm Smasher procs. But then when it comes to Spider 25, I have a pretty solid team for that. Let's see if I can find it. I think I have it saved. But it's just your typical like HP burn, pretty solid team. Where is it? I know I skipped over. Oh, here it is. It runs Art Attack plus Ignatius to do the HP burns, and then like a tanky Cold Heart, and then my like medium damage Cold Heart just to keep the Spider's turn meter down, and then miscreated monsters there just to shield just in case things kind of slip through. But this is a 100% on Spider 25 as well. And then when it comes to hard mode Spider, I have not even tried it. I have not even pushed it because I have all the champions that people were doing speed runs with, like putting the Hex and everything, but I have an Akimtum that I'm working on that I think will be my hard Spider pusher, but I just haven't, like I said, had the time. Now Dragon, very similar story. I can speed farm with like almost any champion that I have, but I kind of go with Ithos and Royal Guard to clear the waves, and then like Draco, who is like a built for clan boss. He's built for doing a ton of damage because he's my unkillable champion. He's built to just nuke the boss, decrease defense to the waves when Lydia doesn't have it up, and then just, yeah, this is just a quick farming team. And then when I go to stage 25, I use a team that uses it's not optimized. I haven't like speed tuned it, but it does it pretty quickly. I use this team with Seer and then Bad El Khazars and Kymar to reset. This is my Ice Golem 20 speed farm team, but it's not 100% there. I just use it on Dragon to do a speed farm here because you'll nuke the waves with Seer, and then you'll reset, nuke the second wave with Seer, and then after that, most of these champions will die off, and then your Bad El Khazars, they'll poison the boss and just kill him there. But that is how I do those stages. So that's Dragon. Now Fire Knight is probably my most optimized team. Sometimes like in tournaments I'll do plus 20, and I have a team for it here where this team doesn't really work for plus Fire Knight 20. It's normally a team a lot like this that has these 4 champions, but here I'll put in like another ally attack champion. So like I have like Longbeard usually goes here, and I move like Allure in the lead spot. But this is my 25 Fire Knight stage. Notice a lot of blue affinities here, and I kind of run 25 Fire Knight even during tournaments because I like getting stronger Fire Knight gear like those Savage pieces. But Dragon gear, I don't really care about as much anymore because I have just so many speed sets that I haven't even gotten a chance to even level up. But yeah, this is my 25 Fire Knight level. Biggin nukes the waves. He's very slow because he's built for campaign. He doesn't have a lot of speed, but he gets the job done. He nukes the waves. Lydia decreases their defenses and stuff. Syl will stun them just in case. And then this is my tanky, very high accuracy, very high HP Cold Heart. Her and Allure can really easily keep the boss's boss down. Now I just got Nut and I just got Ykarl, so I do plan on pushing hard Fire Knight. Like I said, I like those very strong Savage pieces and stuff, so I do plan on pushing hard Fire Knight, but currently I haven't because I just did not before. Like last week I didn't have Ykarl, didn't have any of the good champions to push that, so I'll definitely be making a video on that hopefully soon. Now Sand Devils and Necropolis, like I said, I do want to get that 2-man team going where it's like it's this team, but I just don't have it speed tuned yet. But also I'll have to get to like, I'll have to beat all of these stages with like a normal team and then get to the bottom where that speed tune actually works. But for the time being, I have not, my gear is not ascended that much. Like you'll see some of the other YouTubers like Ash and Hell Hades. I don't have like that. I haven't put that much time into the game since this stuff has been out. But like I also don't spend a ton of money on the game either. And then Phantom Shogun's Grove, it looks sweet. I have not gotten in here. Like I said, ascending gear is just not high on my priority list just yet. But okay, so that's all of those. Now let's look at Faction Wars. And on this account, I actually do have the Faction Wars complete. up until you get over here to Shadowkin. So Shadowkin, I cannot 3-star the last. Ooh, I need to get into this Sylvan Watchers while it's available. But Shadowkin, I cannot 3-star the last boss. I can like 1-star it very easily, but for some reason it just never lines up, and the fight takes like 20 minutes. So yeah, I'm trying to gear up like a last few bit of champions to get that going, but for the time being that's just on hold. But Sylvan Watchers, haven't gotten a chance to get in here yet, but I have some things in the works. Let's see what I can build. Let's include my Master Vault, because I have a lot of dupes. Like I actually got 2 of this guy, but like I said, I have Oella, I have this chick, which I've heard is really good. So my 5-man team looks pretty solid, honestly, but I just don't want to get 2 of these guys to 60. That kind of seems like a waste. They kind of don't work well together, honestly. But Oella plus him works very well. This chick, Naya, oh, you guys can't even see it. Let me scroll over. So I got this chick, I got her that I'm maxing out. Oh man, oh, actually I could just hide my webcam. Sorry, new YouTuber here. But yeah, this is the comp that I have so far. So that should get me through at least today and like the next time that the crypt is open. But maybe I'll have to optimize it to get the 3 stars toward the end. But yeah, every other faction is looking good. Like I have pretty solid teams, and I just farm plus 20 or stage 20 and get them going as fast as I can. I never try to really push 21 because those are usually a bit harder to speed run. But for the most part, I don't really do those every day that they're open. This video is going on pretty long, so I'll try to speed through the next things. But all we have left are Arena and Clan Boss. So Arena, my classic Arena team is just a speed farming team. It's just speed. I mean, whenever I try to go for Great Hall, I don't want to sit here and push up to Platinum. I just want to get my Great Hall bonuses done. So I have Arbiter to speed lead, increase attack. Madam Cerise will just strip the buffs, apply decreased attack defense. I know she's outdated a little, but I still like her. She still gets the job done in gold 5. And then Kymar will do a second strip just in case, put them to sleep. And then Ithos just one-shots everything. I guess I could show a quick run. This team looks pretty solid too, so I hope that I am able to one-shot. And I have it full auto. So she'll strip the buffs. Good, she stripped them. He strips just in case. Then Ithos normally one-shots, but he didn't one-shot there. And we got a tanky group. And then I do have it to where I can set Ithos to do his 3-hit if there is like a Rhodos or something. But there he got the reset. He was able to nuke again, and man, that still did not kill. These guys are tanky. But normally he just one-shots like everything. It's a very quick speed run. Yeah, and like I said, I'm down here in gold 3. I have not been putting a lot of time into Arena, but I can get up to gold 5 pretty easily. That's that. And then like tag team Arena, I just kind of go in with I try to put some comps together, but I know this is a place that could be optimized on my account. I would love to do a video on this as well. But like I said, I have this pretty speed farming team here. Here I just have a tanky dwarf team to get that one little, I think there's like a daily quest here. And then here I have normally it's a different, that's what, I guess this is all the same affinity, and then normally this is all different affinity because I think this is one, but I think I just swapped Ithos there for the last time. I don't know, but it's supposed to be quick, and usually I can win about 2 of those fights, but I don't really push tag team Arena. As you can see, I would love to push it because the bazaar is really cool, but I just haven't found it high on my priorities, like I said. And then Clan Boss, this is my favorite part of the game for sure. Even the Hydra, I hated the Hydra when it first came out, but now I love the Hydra. And let's see, you can't even see me, but I am right here. My team does a little under 100 million. I have crossed 100 million before, but only once. But it just gets the job done. It's an unkillable team. Got Draco doing the damage, double Man-Eater, keeping him alive. I guess this is the Bad Eater comp. Now I will say I wasn't able to one key any affinity until I got the first 6-star, or until I got my 6-star Man-Eater, because he has the one that decreases the Clan Boss's defense. And right once I applied that, I gained like 20 million damage. It was insane. So this is my comp. It looks very pay to win, but it's just, I've been playing the game a long time and have a Draco, so I guess technically it is pay to win. But the 2 Man-Eaters were 2 of the first Void Epics I ever got in the game, and I was just like, man, I don't need 2 of these guys. And then the very first double Man-Eater comp that came out, where you had to manual it. I ran that for a long time. It was very annoying having to manual it, like where you could actually steal the clan boss's turn meter. It would keep its turn meter, but you would gain it. It was really cool, but ever since they nerfed that or changed that, I've just been running this Painkeeper version with the Bad Eater. And then as for Hydra, oh, and also there I'll do Ultra Nightmare, Nightmare, and if I remember, I'll do Brutal every day. And those shards are what keep me fueled for the next fusion. I only pull during fusions, and that is one of the things that I want to preach on this channel. More people need to do that. Now Hydra, I can 1 key hard and normal, and then normally I can like 2 or 3 key brutal. I'm trying to get to the point where I can 1 key brutal, so that I can 1 key all 3 of these first stages, and then from there hopefully my clan can unlock Nightmare and we can push there. But I'm really trying to push my brutal damage, but I'm just not quite there yet. I haven't run any keys yet this week, but yeah, like I said, I just do this every week to get the these things each week, the soul stones, and to get I already have Mithrala, so I don't really do that. But that is my account. Oh, I didn't even show you guys my team for Hydra. Let's go ahead and I'll do that really quick, and then I'll do the outro, I promise. So one of my teams that I run, the main team that I run, oh, it messed up all my teams. This is my highest damaging team, so I always keep Shamail in there just in case that one Hydra head comes up. But Husk does a lot of damage. Michinaki does so much damage, like shocking amounts. But I might replace him with Artak pretty soon. And then Kantra is just nuts versus the Hydra. Has a lot of self-healing, lots and lots of debuffs, but mainly provokes that one head. And then Ugo, she's a unit. If you don't play with Ugo and you have one, you really need to get her geared up, especially for Hydra. She's just so insane. Applies decreased defense, block buffs, has a leech, but mainly you just bring it for decreased defense and block buffs on the same ability, and it's AoE, so you can't have your stuff stolen and given to one of the Hydra heads. Decreased defense just gives you more damage. She's just insane. Lots of healing. And then Mithrala applies Hex for that one head, applies a big shield, just a huge support unit. Yeah, that's the team. I love this team. I love watching it run, and I love trying to make it better. So if you guys have any suggestions on what you've seen, like maybe Nut comes in, I don't know, but yeah, make sure and let me know down below, because there are some champions that I am sleeping on for sure. But that is it. That is my main account. Like I said, I've been playing for years and years and years. Fun fact about me, if you've made it this far in the video, I was actually one of the very first Raid Shadow Legends streamers. Back when back when Chosen started his YouTube channel, I started streaming, and I was one of the top streamers. I had like, at the time, 30 viewers, which was really high for a Raid streamer. But then I went on a vacation, and I said, oh, I'll see you guys after my vacation, and then just never came back. And I always regretted it, because I would love to have been a Raid content creator since then. But here we are now, and I really appreciate you guys showing me some love and asking for this content, and you know, showing love to this channel, support to me, support to a new content creator, because I know that we have lost a lot of good content creators recently. Like the biggest one right now is like Dark Microtransaction. So I'm glad he's doing well, but I wanted to make content because I love doing it, but also because I think there is a big gap in what the content is. I think we need a fair YouTuber, one that shows all the bad pools as well as the good ones, to show you guys the reality of playing this game, because at the base, this game will cause you to become hooked at times, and it is based on gambling, kind of. So I really just wanted to make a good channel that shows you guys the truth, gives you guys good advice to help you truly show some champions that are more free to play, like Bellower, and like all these rares that I have leveled up, geared up, ready to go make videos on. So make sure you guys tell me down below what you guys want to see next, and stay tuned for my alt account, because it is insane, has insane champions, and I really want to make a video like this for that account too. So let me know if you want to see that as well. And guys, my name's LBN. I really appreciate the support. Make sure you guys hit like and subscribe on your way out, because you don't want to miss more Raid Shadow Legends content. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.